Yeah. Yeah, we back up in this bitch one more again. 314 is what we do. 314 is where it's at. St. Louis, if you ain't with it, you better get with it. Shout out all the people that did it when we did it and got away with it, dipped in and dipped out. Listen, I'm gonna give a shout out to all the fellas. First off, Hillsdale Everyday Bill, Page and Deuce at 68th Street. But give a shout out to the fellas. We got DJ Big L, his brother Big E, Mark, Cam, Lil Larry, Kayla out there on that basketball coaching staff at the JUCO. Shout out to you. We got Carl, Pat, Big Swole, Corey, my nigga dude, son of the one and only people's champ. Listen, 314, y'all not cut from our cloth because they stopped making our fabric. Listen, we do this all day, every day. 314, from my hood to yours, for everybody that's out there. This is week 11. Week 11. The Thursday morning Precap. Shout out to everybody for the loot. Shout out to my co-host. Talk to him, Roy.
All right. Before we start, we got a new intro. So you like to do your little St. Louis thing when you started off with the song and
my little St. Louis thing, nigga. Well, this is dude. Don't do that.
My time. So, inspired by you and your little St. Louis thing, I'm gonna give y'all a new Roy from the Rankins crew STL style intro. So, now that we gave them the backstory, you introduce me again. Let's go.
And my co-host, Roy from the Rankins crew.
We're gonna do it again. Introduce me again. No, I don't need sound effects because it's gonna mess up what we got going over here.
Man, fucking Roy from the Rankins crew.
Oh, man. Let's be professional, man. We got millions of people watching.
Roy from the Rankins crew.
All right. Start it off. Give me the hype version. Let's go.
Roy from the Rankins crew.
Boom! Here comes the boom! Here comes the boom! Y'all don't really want it now. That's going to be the new intro. Listen, it's not going to be the same every week. Some weeks it might be hype. Some weeks it might not be hype. But do not interrupt the intro until you hear the at the end. That'll let you know that I'm done. Some might be longer. Some might be shorter. That's the intro that the people want. Want to try it one more time?
Actually, I truly don't.
All right, well, let's get going then.
Listen, that was our intro and the welcome. Roy for the Rankins crew, everybody give it up. This motherfucker wild with it, but he is one of our own. This is my brother from another mother, my wife's cousin, my cousin, and my friend. 68th Street, all day. Hillsdale representative, my nigga. Sponsors, we have our sponsors. First off, we got a new sponsor, DJ Big L. I'm going to get his number and his information. All your DJ needs, holler at the homie Big L. DJ Big L. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, funerals, whatever you got, he got you. We got 5026 North Broadway, on Broadway Liquor, and you got Paige and Vanderventer over there, Dr. J's, managed by the homie Rico. And then you got
Fuck Rico.
BC Plumbers, owned and operated by our very own Anthony Clark, a.k.a. Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Pete.
And see them for all your commercial and residential plumbing needs. Chat room, follow our advice, all that dumb shit. We finna get into it right now. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off with the standings. Leading number one team in all the land clinched their playoff berth last week. Team COMMISH coming out that south. You got the ass kickers.
Whoa.
Standing.
Tell the people the man's record.
My apologies. Let's go back to Roy from the Rankins crew. Gonna keep me honest. You got Roy For the Rakers crew, you got Team Commish clinched their playoff berth last week at 10-0, a perfect 10-0 on their way to what they
Going
say
for an
is
undefeated season. That's what we're
they,
going for.
they are currently first place team in all the land at 10-0. Then you got the ass kickers 5-5 with a 1-game lead out there in the East. Hurricane Walker tied for first with Missouri Kings, and you got New York City Matrix tied with the People's Champ 5-5, 6-4 on the other side with Walker. So again, you got one Team Commish, Hurricane Walker at 2, the ass kickers at 3, New York City Matrix at 4. Then you got the world boss. I'm sorry, CHEBO Burgers, the world boss, Missouri Kings, and leading, closing out the pack at 8, the GRONK. You want your name mentioned, get your weight up. What you think about? So, tell me, where we at right now? Where you mentally at with the way the standings sit?
As far as playoff teams,
Just what I mean. What you think right now? Like the way to play, the way the rest of the season is stacking up.
well, first off, you got Team Commish,
Mm-hmm.
going for an undefeated season. They had called it. There's been some people who said they won't go undefeated.
I was
And
one of those.
CHEBO Burgers. First show of the season, y'all both came on real disrespectful. Like, oh no. So CHEBO Burgers is
Mm-hmm.
currently 9-1.
9-1, and second in scoring.
9-1, second in scoring. He lost the scoring title
Two,
to well, he lost the scoring race. He's
the
not
scoring
lost.
race.
He's behind in the scoring race by 2 points
Two
to the
points.
world boss,
To the
who's
world
been
boss, who sits at number 3 in the division,
best
7-3.
three. Yeah, the best 3 records in the league
The
are
league.
all in the South. So you
Mm-hmm.
got Team Commish 10-0, CHEBO Burgers 9-1, World Boss 7-3. Now,
Hey, what about the U City Lions? What are they doing?
the U City Lions are 4-6 in the South.
Would
If
that
they
classify them as one of the worst teams in the league?
they would have like the 12th, they would be the 12th team out of 16.
Would you consider that one
At
of? Because that would definitely be the bottom
the
25.
bottom, yeah, the bottom third of the league. Uh Listen, Team Commish being
Oh, you
10
go.
and
Oh,
0
wait, the question is cool.
definitely has a lot of pressure on them with CHEBO Burgers not losing a game,
Mm,
being 9-1, and World Boss looking like one of the best teams in the league,
they
even
are
though they made a trade today, which I liked it for the World Boss.
for about an hour.
No, I like it. I like it overall for the World Boss.
Mm,
You got asset in Kareem Hunt that clearly, if Isaiah Pacheco comes back, he's gonna lose some of his steam.
mm-hmm,
Now, Chris Godwin he was the number 2 wide receiver before he got hurt.
mm-hmm,
I don't know if he's coming back to Tampa next year. I think his
mm-hmm.
contract is up, but he was number 2 um, wide receiver. He dislocated his ankle, so it's not like he's got an ACL or nothing like that. It's a dislocated ankle.
He didn't have to
He
have surgery.
He'll be fine by next year,
Mm,
by next season. So I like the move for
world
World
boss.
Boss. Now I understand the move for um
Missouri King.
Missouri Kings because he's trying to make a playoff. His
Mm-hmm.
division is down his neck, and I think that is one of the most interesting divisions, the West. We
With
got
West.
3 teams, 6-4, and
Three teams, 6-4.
5-5. So all 4 of them are in it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said in the rankings this week,
Mm.
all 4 of them just need to go 2-2 down the stretch in the last 4 games. They all 4 go 2-2. They all won't make it, but 8-6 will be the cutoff for the playoffs. So 1 or 2 of them, maybe all 3 of them gets in because you got a division leader and then you got 5, 7, and 8. Because I believe World Boss will win this week to complete the 7-0 that we
Yeah,
predicted.
4. World Ball said that's the 5th.
It'll be 8-6.
CHEBO
CHEBO Burke
6.
is already clinched. I've clinched.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got division leader in this East, division leader in the North. Then you got those 2 positions, 7 and 8. And if they go, whoever goes 8-6 should get in. That's the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
So that means teams like
G.
that means teams like
Patron.
the Lions
Mm-hmm.
gotta win out.
Gotta win out.
Cheese Adon either gotta win his division or he gotta win out because he already got the head over the Lions. So he would automatically get in over the Lions, even if the Lions win out, if they both won out. Like I said, you got El Patron's 5-5. He's either got to win that division or don't lose no more.
And beat one of them in division.
Oh, what? I mean, that's the problem. It's a 3-game. I mean, it's 4 game. It's 4 teams. They all
It's
playing each other.
14 separated one person by one game.
They all playing each other, which means again, he can beat him. He can beat him. He can beat him. They all split that up and end up with they got 4 now. If they end up with 6 losses, that's the key. If they end up with 6 losses, somebody's getting in, and
Somebody
either
getting out.
if you're 7-7, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna be had an 8th pick in the draft. At least that's so, this last month is gonna be real interesting.
Real interesting. Hey man, let's go ahead and get off into this shit, man. Game of the week. The GRONK and the ass kickers. This is going to be a crazy one, ladies and gentlemen. You got GRONK visiting the ass kickers, 5-4 versus 5-4. Third in the West versus first in the East. What you got? Let's see. I don't know. This is going to be, you got Purdy, Love, Jake, Ladd, Swift, Dowdle, Nico Collins questionable, Amari Cooper questionable, Jacobs questionable. This is real tight. Projected 216 to 214. Very tight. But I have the ass kickers going 6-5, the GRONK going 6-4. I think I said they were 5-5. I'm sorry. You got 6-4. This is the wrong week. Yes. GRONK 6-4, 5-5. Ass kickers win 6-5. GRONK goes 6-5.
So you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, GRONK is a formidable opponent.
So what do you think the key factors will be? Do you think the stack is going to step up and lead the GRONK? I mean, lead the ass kickers to a victory.
The stack definitely has to stack. Jordan Love, he's projected to hit 18. That's not going. That's Josh Jacobs projected to hit 16. Ladd, the number 1 receiver in the Chargers organization, he gonna go get his money. Reed, as long as Love and Reed doing their thing, everybody's coming off the bye. Tyler Lockett getting a start because Keon Coleman is injured. On the other side, I'm hearing our reports that Nico Collins is gonna go. But Amari Cooper still questionable. It just all depends. Now, the thing that's concerning me, Josh Downs at AR-15, and this is being very, very transparent. I hope that Mr. Tap Out has gotten his shit together and is prepared to go out there and lead his team to victory, utilizing Josh Downs, his number 1 receiver. So with that being said, and then Devontae Smith, his game has been up and down. I don't know what the fuck is going on with her selfish, funky ass. But it's gonna be a tight one. Gronk has
So
been hitting 170s these last few games. So what Gronk
you
is
rather have Flacco throwing the ball to Josh Downs?
all in all, game for game, body of work, Downs has had better success with Flacco, numbers wise. Even though he had a 100 yard game with a 100 yard game with AR
How many
15, but
100-yard games have he had in his career?
that one. But going back to last year and even most of this year, he's had most of his success with Flacco. And to contrast that, he's had very shitty games outside of the one with AR 15.
Maybe he just had 6 games. He ain't been like a staple in your lineup. Even when Flacco was there, he was on the bench most of the time in your lineup.
Who?
So
Downs?
Downs, yeah, you're down. You wasn't. I've watched your games. It ain't like you throwing Downs in the lineup every time.
Because AR 15 was starting.
Nah, AR 15.
Yeah, I told you that. I've discussed it on the show.
AR 15 started 10 games. Downs, we can go. We can do the research. Downs ain't getting all these starts, even with Flacco last year when y'all needed him when you was losing.
Wow.
And this year, Downs was on the bench. You was putting in other people over Downs.
That's what we doing.
So stop that shit.
Man, listen.
Stop it.
Downs is the rookie record
Stop.
holder for receptions,
For
receiving
what?
yards, and
For
touchdowns.
Indianapolis. That's it.
At the end of the day, he's
But that's it. And again, his rookie year that you talking about. Oh, he was the receptions leader for this and for that. You wasn't playing him.
shit.
You wasn't playing him.
I was.
You might have played him twice last year.
Seriously? He got at least 8 games, 6 to 8 games. Yes. All right, we'll do the research and we'll discuss
It
it
ain't hard,
later.
it ain't hard to do the
It
research.
ain't. As a matter of fact, we'll put it in the comments. We'll add an extra video and put that shit in the comments. Because at the end of the
He didn't start no 6 games.
all right. So how you calling this nigga?
Relax. Relax. You all coming at me. Now, over on the other side, I do like if Cooper plays and Collins plays, plus Purdy at Seattle. That's here's where I'm having problems. Chubb and Dobbs. He don't have no choice but to start him. Pittman back.
But who's his quarterback?
Purdy.
I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
Hell wrong with you? You nervous?
Listen, man.
No, listen.
You talking about Michael Pittman, right?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Michael Pittman?
Yes.
Yeah. His quarterback is AR-15.
What is the
Oh, because he had a finger. He been hurt. He didn't play last week. So, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't catch he got a broken finger or something on it. So I don't know. And I mean, he hasn't had a good year this year. But he Michael Pittman. I mean, I love the name. I was thinking about trading for him, but
you don't like his quarterback.
no.
I'm just talking shit.
Playing against Buffalo. Buffalo's a tough defense. I don't even know. I'm gonna go with I don't know. Let me look. Just let me look at one more
Take
thing.
your time, man. I'm over here.
Against KC. See, I like Collins and Dale. Oh, they should eat against this Dallas defense because the Dallas offense sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Purdy. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Gronk.
Going with the Gronk. Woo! What's the impact?
And I'm gonna say this. I'm going with the GRONK, but first player or first team to hit 220, that's the team that's gonna win. Now, with that being said, hold on, let me check.
I'm prepared, y'all.
With that being said, all your players play on Sunday, with Ladd ending it off Sunday night. He has Tank Dell and Collins going Monday and Daniil Hunter. So, Monday with Tank Dell and Daniil Hunter,
Against the Dallas defense.
I think I'm going to say you need by Sunday night to feel secure when we come on. You need to be up by 40. Because Daniil Hunter going up against that Dallas defense could get him 10 easy. That's a couple sacks. That's, a fumble, a couple sacks. That's 10 points from your defensive end. Collins, let's give him 20. Let's give Dale around 10. And that's modest numbers going up against Dallas because that offense going to always be on the field because that defense is going to shred them. I think that defense is going to shred Dallas and get just like last week when Philly got just multiple. I think that's going to be the same way. So 30 points from the two wide receivers is modest, plus 10 from the defensive end. So altogether, 3 players, 40 points. If you're not up by 40 points come Sunday night, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. So that's your target right there. Whenever the game start, you need to you should take an early lead because you will have more players. So when we come on Sunday night, I'm gonna need to see 40. I need to see 40. If not, you go to sleep Sunday night worried. You go to sleep worried.
All right, y'all. Listen, I want to go to Team Commission, the People's Champ. These two are good friends. People's Champ is a fan and a friend of the Rankings crew. Team Commission 10-0, number one team in all the land. Projected to hit 250, going up against 5-5, second in that North. Projected to hit 225. On up top, you got Chase, Burrow, nigga.
But they are playing against the Chargers. That's a good defense. But it's a Sunday night game, and Chase and Burrow love to shine when the fucking lights is on.
Nigga, last week though, that was an anomaly, but still, that's how a stack stacks. So listen,
I'm glad the Missouri Kings caught that shit. Not me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure the Chargers are well aware, but these two motherfuckers are like, not us. Not today. That's what I'm hoping.
Not us, motherfucker.
We seen what you motherfuckers did. We spent a triple-double and bracket his ass. And if somebody else gonna beat us, let it be Ashiwash or whoever.
Ashiwash. Shout out to Ashiwash. You know what? That motherfucker could, if it wasn't the must-win game, he almost could have got the start. And he fuck around and go off. Because, like you said, they're going to be like, nah, not us. Oh, man. Barkley been playing, having a great season. You got, Barkley's the number 2 rushing on the land. You got A-Chain, Patrick Mahomes, so fast. Listen, coming off the team of the week, and not only the team of the week, the second, is that the second highest score in all the land?
This year, yeah. This year, the second highest behind.
315. I don't give a fuck where you land at, nigga. It's 315.
He had a great game. He had a great game. Everybody stepped up together. That's how I do. You want all of them to have a good games together. That's how you get 300. I mean, your offense can't just carry you. He had his defense step up. He had his head coach step up. I mean, everybody stepped up. He had a linebacker. I don't even think. Oh, Overshown. Overshown,
Mm-hmm.
I think had like 19. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 25 for the defense.
Lloyd, who he sent to the bench this week, I think had 19 last week. 19.3. He putting him on the bench.
Mm.
That's crazy. That's when you got too many good linebackers. When you because Spillman is a good one. The Raiders linebacker.
Yeah.
He deserves to be in the lineup. So I understand that. And Overshown showed his ass. So he had to pick one. Lloyd goes to the bench.
You good with that too?
I don't
Huh?
know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm playing Luakon. The we going up against Detroit. Now, I don't
Mm.
want to influence. I know Brandon, People's Champ, they watch the show. But
They
we
do.
are going up against Detroit. Detroit, despite all they what you think about them, they're a run first team. So I'm expecting the Luakon to get a lot of tackles. If Lloyd get a lot of tackles on the bench, so fucking be it.
Mm.
But his other two linebackers, like I say, what is it? Spillage or what is his name?
Linebacker
Spillane.
Lane.
Yeah, he been clowning all year. You can't bench him. I understand that. He's number 7, and he's coming off a bye. Been overshown. The Dallas defense. Look, Dallas ain't just gonna quit. So they defense is gonna get a lot of work because they offense can't maintain drives. So overshown. You know what I'm saying? He got a Q right now, but if he plays, it's a flip. I got 3 good linebackers myself. I got the number 5. No, serious, and I'm not just saying that just to but okay, Dorian Williams, he's the number 6 linebacker in all the land. He's sitting on the bench. I can't play him because I like last week. Last week. I went with some differences, stuff here and there. And I left a lot of points on the bench, and I said, you know what? These is my starters. These is my best players. I'm gonna go with my starters, and if the backup guy outperforms my starter, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm not leaving no more of my starters on the bench trying to get cute. I'm gonna just go with my starters. If the backup guy outperforms them, then I eat it. If he outperforms them 2 weeks in a row, I eat it, and then I think about it the third week.
Is the
So,
third week too late?
huh? What you say?
Is the third week too late?
It might be. Well, I mean, we're going into these divisional games. So look, he got his full squad, you know what I'm saying? He got Pickens going up against Baltimore. Baltimore secondary trash. So Pickens probably gonna eat. S8. Uh Montgomery going up against Jacksonville.
Ooh, he gone.
Montgomery going the Jacksonville defense plays well. It's just they get tired. So
Why? Why?
look, here,
Because the
here, here's
offense
the
can't stay on the field.
here, the offense because their quarterback is hurt. But here, listen, that can play into my because again, I got a
But
little
Luka,
so that can getting a lot of touches to play into my favor. Uh, like I said, I'm hoping Chargers defense can contain Burrow and Chase some. And then I think the wild card of this whole matchup is his 2 flexes, Jennings and Pop Douglas. If they perform, especially fucking Jennings, like he did last week, I think he had 18. If they come out and they perform, we gonna have a long night. We gonna have to outscore them, and I can't have no bullshit like last week. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So, and now on my side, what I'm worried about, Kittle didn't practice today. Nervous about that. And then Lamb. I, I'm not gonna pull Lamb,
can't.
but I'm nervous. I'm nervous about Lamb. Everybody else got to step up. Like Walker's playing against San Fran, he still
Mm.
got to step up. A Chain vs Vegas, I'm gonna need him. If he could just have like one of them 35-point games because they
But don't
playing
that
Vegas.
fall into
Uh,
his
uh,
linebacker hands?
Yeah, but 35 points is 35 points.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If he can give me 35 points and Spillers get whatever he get, then I'm just had to eat that 35 points, 35 points. Buckner, he got something going on with his foot. It didn't sound good, but if he's out, I'll just replace him with somebody in free agency. Outside of that, Kyle Hamilton, my last. Luckily, well, I only got one IR spot. So Kyle Hamilton, if he don't play, then I'm gonna have to go into free agency because Buda Baker is on the bye. They was saying when he got hurt it wasn't serious, but he didn't practice today. So we'll see, man. You know, maybe they just keeping him rested, but I need him to play. Outside of that, you know, Houston defense. I need Houston defense to eat like Philly ate last week against Dallas. Anytime you see Dallas on your damn schedule, you got to eat. So if Philly defense, I mean, if Houston defense eat, we looking good. And I know it seemed like bias. Everything is.
You got a good reason behind all of it.
My way, but I'm also I will be cheering for the Washington Stack because they going against Philly. So I want the Philly defense to give up some yards and this and that. But the Philly head coach, as long as Barkley is scoring a touchdown, I'll take it. But we don't know. We all know that fucking Jalen Hurts is one of the most selfish
motherfuckers.
fantasy players of all time. You got Jalen.
It's more than motherfucking one wide receiver, nigga. It's 2 or 3 of them hoes. Smith like to eat. He a Heisman Trophy winner. Pass him the fucking ball. You fucking bum. All you want to do is tush push all day. Barkley and everybody else get you down the motherfucker. Then you go trot your funky ass in there for a goddamn.
That ball gets inside the fucking 20-yard line. He is running and he is fucking tush pushing for days. Like, goddamn, like Philadelphia, we get it. You guys are the tush push king. We fucking get it. You fucking squat 600 pounds. You just truck on through the line. We get it. Goddamn, Jalen. Like, let somebody else got you not winning MVP. Lamar got that.
Lamar got that.
Man, stop
Selfish
fucking
son of a
goodness gracious. Don't make no fucking sense.
I'm sorry. That was I
But
died.
listen, it's gonna be a tough game. Ask me. I'm biased. I'm biased. I'm nervous. I'm biased, but I'm going with Team Commish to go 11-0 and keep this undefeated season going. This is listen. I'm be honest.
Are you nervous?
I'm very nervous. He got his full squad.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2 guys that were former Team Commish, Pickens and Metcalf, who was traded for Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Some revenge game each way. I'm very nervous. I'm be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm be honest, especially with we'll talk about it later. World Boss making the trade that he made.
Mm-hmm.
We already talked about that. And LBJ Bijan, I won't see him in week 12 because he's on the bye. So I feel like I can take World Boss next week.
Mm.
And then I got the big CHEBO. No buys week 13 for anybody. So it's mano a mano. Me and CHEBO going at it.
2 men enter.
Yeah.
1 man leave.
Even if I'm undefeated and CHEBO wins his next 2 and I'm undefeated, I can lose the division. And CHEBO and Team of the Year, even though I've been undefeated all year, with that 1 loss, even though I beat him earlier, with that 1 loss, and if his scoring is higher than mine, which he's above me right now. So that's just how big that game is. If I'm undefeated,
I can't wait for the breakdown.
That's gonna be crazy. So, and then lastly, we got Brian. We don't know how his team gonna look by week 14. I mean,
You gonna take him to
Brian got a good team, man. Brian got a good team. Can play spoiler. Even if I'm, let's say I go 13-0. I know
Brian got shit
Chebo.
to lose.
I know Chebo looking at it right now. They all mad stuff. Well, you just go say you go 13-0. Anyway, let's just say I go 13-0. Brian team is not just gonna roll over.
No, they have nothing to
Not
lose. They're
gonna roll.
not on first.
You gonna want to say I stopped the undefeated streak. This and
You
that.
gotta be
So
able to say something.
and he and he got a good team. Once we get to his team breakdown, we
We'll
just
discuss it.
show. So, but as far as coming all the way back to week 11, I got Team Commish winning. I got Team Commish
Not
going
even. I'm gonna say this.
270.
This is where I am. He
We're
gonna
gonna need 270 to win this game. That's
he's
what we're going for. 270.
he gonna feel like this is hate. And a lot of the things that we do, it's not hate. It's really a lot of what I see. And I've and he'll attest to it. I've gone against the grain on what the mainstream may say or may see. And a lot of the times I'm right. I am wrong some of the times, but most of the times I'll be right. With that being said, Team Commish has not been performing to, let's say, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since week 6, they've gradually come down. And
Have you been watching?
yes, you're not scoring the 2-6 at the end. Can I please? My whole thing is this: it's all gonna be it's Brandon
Oh,
and his squad. They're continuing to go up, and
okay.
they have. They coming off a team of the week. You got to give them something for that.
Okay.
And they fighting for their playoff lives. I am not a hater, and I don't want to see Team Commish lose one. I honestly want to see him break the record because that's going to be enshrined in stone. He'll always have that. But I think the upset is there. I think the upset is there. And if he's already beaten the world boss, and he lets the world, he called him the world bitch, and already knows that at the end of the day, Brandon has played spoiler, and I think Brandon does it again. Brandon breaks the streak. I give Brandon the People's Champ 6-5. Team Commish goes down 10-1.
Okay. Oh, first off,
Mhm.
your pick is your pick. That's fine. But World Boss is not the standard. Okay, I'm okay? In an O. World Boss is not the standard. So
Let's
saying,
get that
oh, you
clear.
already beat World Boss. That means absolutely. Okay. Number 2, out of the last 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
we went 280,
Mm-hmm.
282. Last week, 216 with some major fuck ups. We left major points on the bench. We should have been somewhere around 230, possibly 240. But 216 was last week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the scoring problem that you said, I don't see it. I don't see it. Some shit didn't go right last week, like the blowout in Dallas. So Barkley, he came off the field early, and when he was on the field, that selfish motherfucker, he just wanted to shine. That's all he wanted to do. A little pretty motherfucker, GQ motherfucker. Like, dude, come on, man. But this week, I think they're gonna need Barkley all 4 quarters. Washington is not going away. Washington ain't no bullshit ass team. So Barkley, we hoping gets a lot of run. As far as anything else, like I said, my starting
I
lineup,
believe you already did your breakdown.
my
You
biggest
already given
concern
your.
is Lamb, man.
Why you re-explain? It sound like you're nervous, my nigga.
I'm very nervous. I'm nervous. Listen, I was nervous last week when we was playing them bums, the Bucks, and I was nervous the week before when we played Shine. And I explained this in the chat room. I did not want to lose to neither one of them bums because you having to listen to them for a whole year, actually 2 years, because we don't play them next year. would piss me off. Anyway, we can move on. You pick Brandon. I pick myself. We gonna see how it's looking come Sunday night.
Sunday night.
I got
Mhm.
hold on. One last thing, because this is a big game.
It is.
Let me look and check. Do Brandon got anybody going Monday night? No, shoot, hold on. All right, matchup. Brandon. He got the Sunday night game with the Bengals.
Overshine going Monday night.
Overshine going Monday night. So Brandon is going to need with me having the Houston defense, and I got somebody else from Houston. Don't I got somebody else going? Oh, that's it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah. No, I got Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Houston defense and Lamb. I'm gonna say Brandon need at least a good
27.
About 30. Think about 30. I mean, because I get 15 off the rip. And I mean, they're gonna lose points if Dallas score and get over 100 yards. So they lose those points, but they get them with sacks. Every sack is like 1 point. Any interception, fumbles, they could. I could say our defense. Let's say our defense score about 18 points, and Lamb give me.
Let's say the defense gets you 13.
Okay, and Lamb gives me. If I get 15 from Lamb with their quarterback situation,
that's 20.
I can't complain. So we looking what 28?
Mm-hmm.
So he need about a good 30 to be safe. To be safe. So there it is. You need 40. He need 30. But his game will be going on as the show is going on.
We will give y'all live updates because
we gonna be giving y'all all live updates. We live as fuck.
Woo, shit. I almost want to ask you, and we'll talk about this later. Do you want to watch the game while we do the show?
You know what? We do the show in the second half. We just do it. Listen, I've been missing second halves for the game, but hey, it happens. It happens.
And we'll sit there. We'll probably get a little bit of the game because we watching this motherfucker. This is gonna be funny, y'all. Speaking of, you talked about Sparks BUCS last week. We got the Kings 6-4 going up against the 3-7 Sparks BUCS, aka Lord Hate. I am saddened that I have not received what we hate in a very long time. I thought that was gonna be a staple of the season. I really did.
How many wins he got?
Huh?
How many wins?
3.
How many what I hate we get? All right there. Oh.
You got the 3-7. They got a projected hit. The reason we're doing this game is 192 to 194.
You gotta remember the Kings did that trade. So they bring in 18 points from Kareem Hunt to that starting lineup come tomorrow. They'll probably take Justice Hill out the lineup. Justice Hill to 6. So you got 194, add about 12. You'll put him somewhere about 206, 207.
I like me some Troy Franklin. So look, 6-4. The Missouri Kings need this game. Sparks BUCS don't give a fuck about this game. They have 0 chances of making it to the motherfucking playoffs. Even if they went out, that was just, I mean, shit, you got a better chance to seeing the Loch Ness Monster on a date with Bigfoot at Halls Ferry 14, people. Missouri and the Kings need this one, though. But let's not act like Sparks BUCS has not and cannot and will not play spoiler. Missouri Kings has got to show up. Ramondre has got to show up. Bateman, Troy Franklin. I would take Troy Franklin out versus Atlanta over Justice Hill versus Philly. Justice Hill versus Philly? Nah, I'm going.
That's Pittsburgh. That's not Philly.
Huh?
That's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. I'm getting old, man.
Not taking.
I wear readers. I actually wear readers these days. I think I had them on one show. I've never had. I used to be able to hit a 300-meter target, smack dead in the eye. I'm 47, y'all. It is what it is. But Kings, they can do it, and they should do it. But it's just like them other losses that they had. You shouldn't have lost them. And I'm going to say it's not like Bucks can't jump up there. They can't. And Brian Robinson Jr.'s back. Uh, I caught the ass of Eckler. So fuck you, Brian Robinson Jr. At the end of the day, I honestly think that Bucks can't get up there and buck with him, even if he does add 18 points. I think Bucks can make that up with the starting lineup he has.
I'm going with Kings. The Spark Bucks team is just unpredictable. You never know. I mean, Zay Flowers can go off.
Mm-hmm.
Smith and Jigma could go off. Hopkins can go off. They all could go off, but sometimes they don't. Who the
They
fuck?
don't. They went. They didn't. 163 is what he hit last week.
And then he got Javonte Williams in the goddamn spot. Like he got a lot of 153s. Like, let me go check his shit. Like he do got some 240s.
Mm-hmm.
He like I think like 2 of the last 3, he was like around 240, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But he got a lot of bunch of bullshit. Let me go look at his schedule real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let me feel what's his name? Bucks. There you go. Hey, like last week, 153. But the 2 weeks before, he was in the 240s. But the
Mm-hmm.
week before that, motherfucker was at 170 when he played Brian. You know what I'm saying? The week before that, he was 240 again. So he got the 240 games in him, but then he got these 163 games in him. So yeah, you know what? He could. I'm still going with the King.
Mm-hmm.
Going with the Kings. That would be so interesting to see the Kings go 7-4, going back into that division with Walker,
Who?
Trump, and Elfatron. So I do got the Kings winning, but I would not be surprised if all of a sudden with Brian Robinson Jr. back that he decides he wants to have a 240 game, which is that would eat me alive because you have all these 240 games and you ain't stepping up. And the Kings got Hubbard on by, which really that Hubbard's been the man for him. Super
Mm-hmm.
Hubbard. So
That's
he
why
got
he
him
put
on by.
Franklin and Hill in there.
Yeah, yeah. But I think he gonna pull it off because I just don't believe. I
Jameer
listen.
White ain't did shit for his
I,
ass.
don't want, I know they playing. Listen, it's a give and a gap. They playing. He got Stroud back in the lineup because they playing Dallas on Monday, but he also got Tua, and two of them playing the Raiders. So I'd probably I'd probably go with Tua, but I can't fault them for going with Stroud. I mean Dallas, they just get tired. I don't think Dallas defense is bad. I just think that offense can't sustain drive, so they get tired, and then you just take advantage of 'em. But
I
I
made a
got Kings, you got Bucks,
I got
or did you have Bucks?
I honestly I didn't make a call. I just wanted to go ahead and take a shot real quick, and I ain't even gonna stunt. Zamir White ain't did shit for your ass all year, you fucking bum. I
Uh,
honestly just to hate and go with the theme of Lord hate. This is literally a hate pick. I'm going with the Bucks just to hate. Honestly, it
why
is.
you bring up Zamir White?
Huh?
Why are you bringing up Zamir White?
Because he's on the man squad. We on his segment. All I
Why
just
you ain't bringing up Mooney?
because I you can bring him on if you like to.
So you see that's why I be saying you be hating because Mooney was part of that trade too.
Mooney was part of the trip, but he was not the linchpin. He was not the golden apple.
He is now though.
Shut
He's the
the
one who makes
fuck up. Man, you be
it's
on
the trade. It's the trade legit with Mooney.
the trade is legit with Mooney.
All right. So he's the golden apple.
He wasn't.
Yeah, but who says he wasn't? You
You
say he
this is the
wasn't.
bullshit that I hate about you. You be on that look at
No,
me like
because
that.
it's
No
part of
nigga,
the
fuck
trade.
you. Don't look at
It's
me
part of
like that
the
because
trade.
I know
I did
what
a
the fuck
trade.
you
I
doing.
did
You be
a
sitting over there talking all that shit, and at the end of the day, we both was on this show, you and me talking that shit. You was like, damn, the Zamir White deal look pretty trashy right now. But now you want to go and do this PC bullshit.
not PC. Me and Cheese the Don did a trade. I gave him Puka,
This
and then
ain't
I
even
gave
about
him
you.
no, I gave him Puka, and then I gave him a bunch of fluff. Dotson, somebody else, and Chase Brown. Chase Brown is turned into a fucking monster in this league. That's part of the fucking trade. Whether you say, oh, at the time, Chase Brown, didn't nobody care about Chase Brown. It's part of the trade.
Okay.
That makes it a great
I
trade.
said okay.
Like, it's part of the trade.
I said okay.
Like,
But it was a great trade. I'm going on record. People bring it in. It was a great trade. But Zamir White ain't did shit for your funky ass.
Don't matter.
It don't. Whether it matters or not.
Let me ask you this: if Zamir White wasn't a premium, if Zamir White wasn't the premium point of that trade at the time, would he have got Mooney?
Mm-mm.
So if he didn't get Mooney,
I said it was a great trade.
If he didn't get Mooney, his teams would be hurting right now. You know who'd be clowning?
Me.
Brian. You worrying about that one loss. You still salty.
Your funky
that
ass.
One loss.
Moving on to motherfucking Hurricane.
That one loss.
It ain't no one loss. Man, you want some soft ass.
Why you hating over that one? You should.
Zamir White ain't did shit for him. That's the only thing I said. You want to talk
White wrong Mooney.
Zamir, yes, he did. Yes,
he did. So he did something.
I didn't say, at the end of the day, did I say that it didn't?
Let's go.
All right, yeah. Zamir White ain't did shit for your ass. So you mentioned Hurricane.
That moral victory shit you be
on. You said something about Hurricane Walker. We're going to keep with the theme. Hurricane Walker versus Cheese the Don. Hurricane Walker, first. I say again, first.
Tied. Or just like the Gronk. I don't know why you ain't been giving the Gronk his love. He tied for first in the West too. But when you talk, you only talk about Hurricane Walker and Kings. It's a 3-way tie. 3.
In the playoff bracket, the motherfuckers in the losers bracket.
No matter what the playoff bracket. Right now, we talking about you saying first.
I'm reading what ESPN is saying. They don't say tied for first. It say first. Anyway, 6 and 4.
Look at the standings. Everybody, go to your phone. Go to your app. Go look at the West Division. Hurricane Walker 1. Missouri Kings 1. The Gronk 1. El Patron 4. So that's a 3-way tie.
Yes, and I'm finna fuck. Missouri Kings got a 74% chance. Okay, Hurricane Walker got 73. That's all I'm saying. The shit is tight. It is tight. But as the rankings currently sit, and it states, look at your phone, like you said.
You can have a 1% chance to win, and if somebody do a fucking play that go for 100 yards, guess what? Now you fucking lose. So them little percentages is all that ain't nothing. All I see is 1-1-1. 3 teams, 6 and 4, all tie for first. Show the teams they love.
I am. The way ESPN got these motherfuckers, Hurricane Walker sits first in the motherfucking West, projected to hit 177. Nigga, you better set your lineup because I don't want to hear his funky ass come Sunday night. Cheese the Don.
I don't want to say that fucking line.
Cheese the Don, 4-6, coming off a great win against the UC Lions to break up that South sweep of the East. Currently projected to hit 242. You got Jalen Hurts with his selfish ass. Brown, he was talking about earlier, and Aaron Jones. On the flip side, Josh Allen, Jamar Gibbs, second round pick, great pick, and Deebo Samuels. Listen, people, the way this sits, both of these teams need, he says, I cheapen this. If Hurricane Walker lose in that 3-way tie for first, it's bad, especially before you go back into division.
Not bad.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'd rather be up to 1 of 3 than 2 of 3. It's bad.
It's not bad. All you gotta do is sweep.
Okay. We're gonna see Cheese to Don. Cheese to Don has a path to try to get. He's gonna get more into it. The rankings crew, they have their thoughts on it. The overall reality, I think if Walker sets his lineup and really
down. Say it again. Go ahead. Yeah. Like, you really got to say that. Who else would you say that about?
Wanderlei Robinson is on bye. Rasheed White is on bye.
Why you call him Wanderlei? Where the fuck? Wendell Robinson.
I just say Wanderlei, man. Is that all right? I don't know.
Wanderlei. Come on, man. Get out of here, dude. What is this? Mama Black. She called a nigga Wandale. She just spelled it like it's all. What's that, French? How French? Got it, that French shit. Yeah, got some French.
Listen, hey, y'all, this is what we do, but my guy is setting your lineup will help this out tremendously.
He would get an extra 20 points, so he'd be at about 207. Because all he gonna put in there is Gabe Davis and Rome Odunze. Those, because everything else on his bench is defensive players. So let's say he wakes up Sunday. No, I'm serious. If you go look at his bench, he got Rome Odunze, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Gabe Davis.
Defense. I understand.
Or he could go with Justin Watson, which he not. He's gonna go with Gabe Davis and Rome Odunze. They both got about a projection of 10 apiece. I think Gabe is at 11. So that's like 21 points. He had 177. Add 21. He had what, 197?
198.
98. So Cheese got a good 25-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese should win this game unless Cheese should win this game. I mean, Allen and Cook could go off, but Cheese got an advantage because they playing KC. KC don't, you know what I'm saying? So that I would feel good about that matchup. Allen and Cook could go off, but KC rarely gives up anything. Debo might go off, but Debo ain't been playing great this year. And then Brian BTJ, he got Mac Jones as quarterback going up against that Detroit defense. On the other side, we know Hurts. If he ain't throwing a touchdown, he gonna run it in. So I don't know if Barkley gonna get his touchdown. Chase Brown might be in some trouble going against that Chargers defense. Aaron Jones against Tennessee. Sutton against Atlanta. Puka is gonna get hit. Now here's the thing I've noticed with New England. They got that cornerback Christian Gonzalez. He really good. I'm wondering, is he gonna line up on Puka or is he gonna fuck with Cup? Either or. It's hard to stop Puka. Puka fucking insane. He's a man. I sometimes I'm like, damn, maybe I could have. I like the team I got, but I wonder if I could have finessed this same team and kept Puka, because Puka is fucking insane. But and I'm gonna say this. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Puka Nacua is going to keep Sean in the league. He is not leaving. Not leaving this league. We know he like to quit, but him having Puka, he is standing it because Puka. Come on now, who don't want to play fantasy with a motherfucker like Puka? So with Puka in this league, Shine is staying in this league. He gonna need some points. Here's the game right here.
Okay.
Even if your boy don't, even if he set his lineup, which he probably won't, but Pitts and MVS. If MVS, which I don't think he going for 28, but if he can get anywhere in double digits, like 10, 11, 12,
well,
he can get in, because MVS, he will let you down. But if he can get him 10 and Pitts can get in double digits, I think Sean gonna win. I think Sean gonna win, and that's gonna set up something crazy for
crazy in the East.
Now, here's the nightmare situation.
I'm listening.
You win, Sean lose. you go back into division play with a 2-game
lead.
That means all you got to do is win 2 games, and the division is yours. So that means Chuck is pretty much a win for everybody. That means even if you lose to
Sean,
Shine and you beat
BUCS,
BUCS, you will win a division because that'll put you at
8-6.
8-6. Shine already got 6 losses. So if he lose and you win, now if y'all both lose, he's still in it. Y'all both win, he's still in it. But if he lose, you win, he needs you to lose 2 out of 3. And he gotta run the tape. So
Do
there
you
you
see
go.
2 teams getting it out the East? It's possible.
It's possible. Listen, if okay, yeah. I could see it because Shine
Percentage, what, 60-40? 2 teams out the East? 50-50?
no.
70-30?
I like the two. No, I give y'all like a 20% chance of
80-20.
both of y'all finishing 86, and then having more points. Well, I guess when it comes, y'all played the West, so it would come down to who you beat in the West
In the West.
because y'all played them head to head. So
Because isn't it 4 5-5 teams?
I don't know. I mean, you got two in the North, 5 and 5,
DAASSKICKAS, People's Champ,
and Ramon 5 and 5.
Moan, and
But
Matrix. That's 4.
yeah, Matrix. Matrix ain't getting
You said he wasn't going to win another game. He done won 2.
Anyway,
It's a crazy nightmare situation. These next few weeks are going to really, really play out. This is what we've been doing.
Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
The West got 3, 6, and 4 teams. And I keep saying that. So they can lose 2 games and still be 8-6.
But
If these 5 and 5 teams lose more than one time, y'all got to win 3 out of 4.
It's either going to be 2 teams coming out the West or 2 teams coming out the East.
I don't think. I don't know.
Think about it. 4 divisions.
It depends on who you play and who you beat. If let's say all y'all end up 8-6,
Mm-hmm.
you, Chiefs, Kings,
Mm-hmm.
Gronk, and Walker.
The only 2 of those 8-6. Only 2 of those 8-6 are going to be division winners. They get their spot.
Okay, and then the other 2, it go off. It go off first head to head because y'all play each other once, so it go head to head. So who did you beat in the West?
But that's why I said it's only go either 2 teams coming from the West or 2 teams coming from the East. Only one of those divisions is going to get the division winner.
Okay, but we still got the 7th seed and the 8th seed. That's what I'm saying.
It's only 2 teams coming out of one of those divisions, y'all. Moving on, we got 4th in the West.
It can be. What if it's 3 teams coming out?
How's it going to be 3 teams coming out the East?
No, out the West. They got 3, 6, 4
Oh,
teams.
so you're saying that 3 teams out the West, 3 teams out the South, that's 6, and it's only going to be 1 team out the East, and it's only on 1 team out the North?
That could be the North.
One wild card team out the North.
You got your 4 division leaders.
Mm-hmm.
The 5th seed is either going to be whoever winner CHEBO. Let's say it's CHEBO right now. Right now, CHEBO the 5th seed. Right now, Lennox the 6th seed.
6.
Then you got 7 and 8. So that could be Gronk and Walker.
We agree we down to 2 spots.
Yeah, it's 2 spots. 2 spots left. You got your division leader, and then you got 2 wild cards. So if you don't win your division, it's only 2 spots left. All right.
Gronk, Walker, Cheese. It's
Walker don't set his lineup. But Walker probably he got a lot going on.
Walker's currently first in the division where you want to look at it now. Walker loses this game, he goes to 6-5. Chiefs to Donna. They go and gain another game, and they win the loss record, but they hit their 5th win of the season. Congratulations to Chiefs to Don, Mr. 5-9. They get their 5th win of the goddamn season off the back of Jalen Hurts with his funky selfish ass. I think we go ahead and go to real quick. The other guy that you were talking about, Mr. El Patron Rome, he is 4th in the division at 5-5. This should be the reason we're going to this. He should hit 6 easily because nobody give a fuck about Chuck. 164 is the projection versus 155, but Ramon will set his lineup. Taylor projected to hit 20. Dobbins projected to hit 18.
Set his lineup yet? I text them today once they named old boy the starter. Like, man, you ain't out of it. Set your lineup. He sent me a text message. I'm on it. Oh, I'm still in it. I'm gonna fight. Lineup.
You be reminding grown men to set their lineup?
Yeah.
I don't. Flacco's benched now, and you got Marvin Harrison on bye. When he replaced them niggas, he should go shoot up. But reality is Northsiders, they setting their best lineup. If you win, you win. You don't. They don't give a fuck because they sitting on a bunch of picks next year. El Patron should win this easily, take them to 6-5 once they set their lineup 2-9 for the Northsiders. And one of those 2 wins is from Mr. Missouri Kings, who could have used that motherfucking win. That's it.
Missouri.
That's all I got.
Anyway, yeah, Ramon should win this one. We can, you know what I'm saying? Big Chuck, he's gonna have top him between him, Bullyfoots, and Black Republicans. At this point in the game, it don't make sense to win no game. What they should be worried about is the off season, the draft, possibly doing a big blockbuster trade with Team Commish.
Which one? Who should?
Either one. I mean, I'm gonna throw offers out. I know y'all gonna, the rest of the league, you guys that's watching, y'all gonna throw offers, but my offer is gonna be better than y'all. So if you think, especially you, Brian, I know you. Brian, I know you watching. I know you gonna try to make an offer.
The funny thing is, I will say this, and Team Commission is a great GM. I have to give them their flowers when they are due to them. Great GM. 90% of their team is from trades. 98% probably. Moving, you said something about the UC Lions. You know what? Let's go to UC Lions and Black Republicans with their soft coon ass. Black Republicans, 1-10, 4th in their division, ain't winning shit. Projected to hit 117. Kincaid, Judy, and Dobbs. I like Judy, actually. I ain't even going to stunt. You got 4-6, UC Lions, 4th in their division. Projected to hit 244. Damn, that projection is high. But projections don't win games, people. Christian McCaffrey's back, projected to hit 25.6. Kamara, great trade, but I'm going to go ahead and take my little time with this trade. And Mr. Herbert. On the flip side, you got Black Republicans, Kincaid, Judy, blah, blah, blah. Listen, UC Lions, hindsight being the best sight. You did the trade, and it won you a game or 2, but you mortgaged your future, my nigga. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because I know he had a little something to say over there as he goes and makes his little cutty eyes and talk that shit. Your team owed the motherfucker, nigga. Your team is owed the mother. Kamara, who you just traded for, he'll be 29 or 30. I want to say 29 before the start of next season. It might be 30. Harris, he been fighting for a contract. He's questionable. McCaffrey, he's injury prone. Devontae Adams, older. Kelsey, he is doing acting, fucking a billionaire Taylor Swift. And he got a podcast with his brother. This motherfucker got an acting show on Hulu. I noticed that shit. Higgins, at the end of the day, nigga, you mortgage your future. You have no future. You gonna probably shut the fuck up, nigga. I give you your time when it's your time, my nigga. You gonna probably try to sell some of this bullshit and get back. Devontae Adams, you sold the 14th pick for that nigga, and he's giving you 30. He's ranked 37. Listen, I'm gonna say this: Devontae Adams has been having a decent season. You got an aging veteran. This is what my nigga called it last week. You got a veteran squad, my nigga. You need some youth. You mortgage away your future. You're not gonna make the playoffs. The best you can do is spoil that nigga. Other than that, Black Republicans, nigga, you've been trash a long time. And you gonna be trash. And you gonna continue to be trash. I want picks. I'm playing 4D chess. And these niggas think I don't watch. You are a fucking idiot. And you pass out misinformation. You
Why
shut
you
the fuck
choking
up. This gonna be your time. You can say what the fuck you want.
Why you
You a
choking up?
bum. You gonna always be a bum. For the last tip, you a bum. I don't give a fuck what this nigga say. You gonna always be a bum. You lose. Brian wins, but it ain't gonna help. I'm cutting my mic off.
Don't cut your mic off. Don't cut your mic off. I got a bunch of questions I need to ask you. First question. What is Brian's current projection?
Brian's current projection is 244.
That's pretty good projection.
How many times has he hit 244 this season? He had a 242 projection week one. How many times has he hit 240 anything?
Quiet.
I'm sorry.
I will. Let
244 is the answer.
No, because you wouldn't let me answer the goddamn question. You asked the question, and then you straight into your blah, 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 blah. Let me answer the question that you asked me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Now, I will admit, last week, Brian came in the chat room. Oh, I got the highest projection of the week. And he lost the cheese. So that highest projection didn't exactly work out. He did say, let's see if I can hit it. You didn't hit it. So cheese took your ass out. But I don't think
he hit 218.
Outside of Kelsey,
mm-hmm.
I don't think nobody on Brian's team is retiring next year. I think everybody's coming back next year. And until we actually see the slide, because we thought we seen it with Kelsey, and then everybody got hurt, and now Kelsey's fucking back. So until we see the slide with actually see the slide with Adams, actually see the slide with Connor, actually see the slide with CMC, I think he'll be he can compete. I don't think he gonna sell. We thought he was gonna sell this year. He didn't sell nobody. He kept
Remember week one and week two. Matter of fact, I got the second highest projection because you had the first. I got the second highest projection in the league. Y'all motherfuckers can't fade me. Y'all motherfuckers is mad because my projection is higher. And I came in and said what? Projections don't win games. You ain't got to give me my flowers, nigga. Fuck it.
I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said. Listen, CMC, his team was centered around CMC. So without CMC, his team is nothing.
Okay. I mean, that show. What I thought Najee was that nigga. I thought Najee was that nigga.
Najee been solid, but Najee ain't been like he was his rookie year. That was the best version of Najee, his rookie year with Big Ben. But Najee been solid. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably go to it if he don't get re-signed, which I doubt he will, because they probably gonna have to re-sign Wilson. Yeah. So if he go to another team next year, I don't know. We'll see how it work out. Usually when guys leave, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. So
everybody not Josh Jacobs or David Montgomery, two of the best draft picks out there ever. They went number 1 and 2.
As far as Black Republicans, we all see he's locked in to somebody, what you call him, a generational talent.
Yes.
One of the best running backs you ain't ever seen, a generational talent.
No, if I'm saying that I believe in that nigga.
Okay, and so hey, he might be back next year.
Off of one guy? Shit. It took Lennox 2 years.
He got more than one. He got more than one guy. He got some guys that he expecting some rookies to make their second year jump. And Benson, maybe the Cardinals let Connor go. Connor's approaching 32, so maybe Benson steps up.
If my aunt had nuts, she'd be
He's got 2 first-round picks and a bevy of other picks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but we know how he picked. So
I see you want to go in on both of those guys, but listen, Brian technically ain't out of it. He could sweep.
And he beat my motherfucking ass. I gotta go ahead and call that shit. Hey, what you say? It tastes like success, nigga. You know how much that hurt? You know how much that stung, nigga? Right here, nigga. Woo, shit!
He technically could. He technically could run a tape. I don't know if he will, but it's a possibility.
Well, moving on. I'll let you choose. Broad Street and World Balls, New York or CHEBO?
Let's go with who CHEBO playing?
CHEBO is playing New York City Matrix, first in their division.
Yeah, I mean, let's just get these out the way.
He's the last. New York City Matrix, they currently 5-5 in a division. They are going to go 5-6 under 500. 9-1 CHEBO Burgers is going to put their motherfucking burger foot in New York City Matrix at 247 is projection for CHEBO Burgers, 143. Mixing
143. He ain't said his lineup either.
As of right now, I'm going to assume that he hasn't. As he sits right now, you got Neighbors on by, McMillan on by.
We know Sid gonna wake his funky ass up on Sunday and set his lineup. It ain't like it matter. And let's talk about the North Division.
Mm-hmm.
First off, hate to bring this back to me, but I'm gonna bring it back to me. We hoping just me, not the league, just me, hoping Team Commish stays undefeated. That would make
they also have one of the the safest, weakest schedules in the league according to the numbers.
That would make People's Champ 5-6. Mm-hmm. Now we know Matrix is gonna lose, so that will also make him 5-6. So then I believe Matrix will play People's Champ week 12. Here's the catch though. Now, People's Champ already made a move to secure this when he traded Kirk Cousins for Stafford. Mm-hmm. But the stack is on a bye week 12. But Matrix also has some people on the bye week 12 also. That his lineup, he got 2 fucking guys in this lineup. That's Mixon, and that's it really. He got a pathetic fucking lineup. I think Neighbors come back.
240 plus twice.
Anyway, no, he hit 240 once. Week 1 he hit 237. Let's not fucking give him points. Anyway. You're making me lose my train of thought. That game right there should be for the division because Bullyfoots and Black Republicans are not trying to win games. They gotta be focused on draft pick. So that game, week 12, both 5-6. Whoever wins should win the division because they'll go on and win their next 2 games. He'll lose his next 2 games. But whoever will end up 7-7. The winner should win an 8-6. So that's if People's Champ lose to
Team Commish.
Now, if they beat Team Commish, they'll probably just go on and win the division. I call it right then and there that they won the division because we know Matrix is losing to fucking CHEBO. Now, let's move over to CHEBO Burgers.
CHEBO Burgers.
Despite all his humbleness, despite all his media savvy training, this is what he want that scoring title.
Mm.
He want that bragging rights, which I think he still should be in the league because he had a big lead, so he still might be in the league. We'll find that out tomorrow. He wants the division. I know every team in the league wants the division. He wants team of the year, and he wants the AAFL championship. He wants to win the Hype Bowl 4. Don't let him tell you nothing different.
Mm.
Don't let him say winning the Hype Bowl is all they concerned about because he want that scoring title too. He want that bragging rights too. You know why? And I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, we called them out. We called them out. When once we pulled back and said, "Oh, all right, they making us look stupid. We dumb." You know what I'm saying? We got to get them out of love. What happened? Fucking World Boss came up the goddamn league. You know why? Them mother unless they getting called out. Yeah, we finna take credit for it. We know it's pissing you off. Won't give a fuck because it's fucking true. It's fucking true. You were dominating the fucking league. We pulled back. We ate shit. We ate crow. Next thing you know, we turned fucking around after we showed y'all so much motherfucking love. And guess what? You back in that same position of not performing. So unless a motherfucker's calling you out, we can't get the best of you. And guess what? Yeah, I'm finna talk my shit. Guess what? Team Commish is 11, 10 and 0. Going for 11 and 0. Once we go undefeated, like we told y'all we was gonna do at the beginning of the year, we want the best CHEBO burgers. We don't want this old not meeting expectations CHEBO burger. We want the best of y'all so we can say not only did we go undefeated, we went undefeated against the best that y'all had. Y'all gave everything, and we still smashed your motherfucking ass. We expecting to play y'all 3 times this year. That's what we expected. 3 times. We expecting to dominate y'all in the goddamn regular season and then kick y'all ass out the playoffs. We ain't never beat nobody 3 times. But this gonna be the year, CHEBO. Get y'all shit together. Because it's looking like the Rankings crew was right about y'all all along. Y'all can't handle expectations. Y'all had a huge lead. And now y'all chasing somebody. Y'all look out. We don't care about it. You need to care. Because when you don't care, you get beat. You need to make it a fucking priority. We calling y'all out again because y'all been looking like shit.
Are you done?
Yeah, CHEBO. Coming in Rome Thursday or Friday after you watch the goddamn show and give me your little humble ass remark because you media savvy trained. I'm just, you right, Roy. Rankins crew is right, and we gotta do better. That shit pisses me off just as much. But guess what? I'm still gonna call y'all out for the world to see. The world to see. The world, Craig. The world.
The world. Are you done,
Now
sir?
I'm done. CHEBO burgers.
I would like to say first and foremost, for that to be your oldest friend in the world, that was harsh. And as harsh as it was, and as much as it pains me, I gotta agree. I gotta agree. Day one, when he called you out, I'm talking about you went on a motherfucking tear. And then you sat on your laurels. You and your squad sat on your laurels and let the world boss take over by 2. Y'all was going out there with a with a swag that I'm going out there to knock a nigga shit loose. To knock a nigga shit loose. And now y'all out here just I'm coasting by. I clinched my playoff berth. I'm cool. I'm finna rest my starters. That's not how I know a Hillsdale nigga to play. I ain't never seen a motherfucker rest their starters, but we gonna see what you do. This is a gimme. It's not a big thing, but I hate to have to agree with this motherfucker over here, but he has he called it what it is. And the only thing I can do is I can move on to the world boss and Broad Street Bully Foots. But CHEBO, show these motherfuckers where you from, dog. We ain't never gave up shit. So where we at, baby? Moving on. The world bitches, world boss and the champs. Broad
Maintain
Street
your
Bully.
professionalism.
I'm sorry.
Maintain your professionalism.
I corrected my mistake. Remember you saw the lady on TV the other day that said nigga when she went to Nuggets? It was an accident. It was a slip of the tongue. World boss, world bitches. It kind of, you know how they kind of. Anyway, the world boss 334, 218, Jay Daniels, best pickup you ever fucking had in your life. And Bijan Robinson and Justin Jefferson round out your top. Tyreek Hill, Mac Jones, and DJ Moore. Listen, the champs are not, ooh shit, and the fact that y'all are third at 2-8, y'all are third. Y'all not even last at 2-8. You are 2-8, third in your division. That's fucking sad because the Black Republicans are trash. World Boss, you are third in your division at 7-3. This motherfucker right here said y'all was gonna go 7-0, and I'd like to go ahead and give him his flowers because at the end of the day, he called that shit, and y'all been out here performing, but them numbers, Mr. Projection Man, them numbers, 218.6, 218.6, nigga. I'm just saying. You always talk about your projections, but I
You
see
made
you
a trade.
shut the fuck up. I see your
Made a
panties,
trade.
bitch. I see your panties. Bring your sweet ass over here. Take your ass to the motherfucking mosey wosey with your sweet ass. Nigga, you win this, but you not that nice. Nigga, you are team of the year. You got the highest score in this year. Yeah. In the league history, you got that. And I give you that. I will always give you that. You own that for right now. But I see your panties, nigga. I just see them.
Who is the leading scorer in this league?
Whereabouts?
Okay, then. What is your
Oh, he wins. I'm sorry. You go.
what is no. What is your stand? What is your stand on projection?
Projects to win games. Points do.
So what are you talking about with his
Because he was in there talking about his projections earlier. My team let me down. My projections don't.
down? They just project. Listen, he traded away Kareem Hunt, and it's a good move overall. But in the short term, it hurts him a little bit. But QJ, Ridley, Tillman, they can all they have and they can all outperform they project. Okay. Look, that was a miss. That it was a fucking miss. I was waiting to hear the sound, and that was a fucking miss. You still ain't got it.
Hey, this is why we do this shit, y'all. I love this nigga. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, so this guy can outperform his projection, and but he should go 7-0, and we'll see if CHEBO Burgers or if Team Commish can slide into that number one spot as far as scoring if those projections, if he can't score like he had been scoring.
Hmm.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, as far as world boss go, to me, this just especially with that trade. Listen, I get it. Hunt, it's almost a no win. He understands that Pachenko comes back, Hunt, even if he continues to play, which I think he will, I think they're going to utilize both of them because KC needs all the weapons they can. So I think that's going to be a 50-50 split. I think he's done enough to earn a 50-50 split. And I think they'll be on the field at the same time. They'll alternate thing. So I still think he's going to be good for 10 to 12 points. I honestly do. But Godwin, to get Godwin for Hunt, when you know Hunt, even after the year is over with, you don't know what Hunt is going to be. You know it's going to be a place for Godwin somewhere. I think overall you take that you take that loss because you got Hunt for free. Hunt powered you through 7 weeks or 6 weeks, however long you had him, and now you can just chill. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You wait on what you call. You go with what you got. You got a draft pick. If I think a big win for World Boss, which is gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get to the second round. You cannot lose. That'll be 3 first-round X's in the 20th decade. He's never made it to the second round in the 20th decade. We're gonna be going into this is year 5. You got 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is year 5 of the decade. He made the playoffs 3 times in this decade, 3 of 5, and never made it to the second round. We call CHEBO Burgers out for the shit. We gotta
No,
call him out for it.
he also did too.
Oh yeah, he started.
Yeah.
He actually
Matter of
started
fact,
the
he called Chibo one
CHEBO
and
Burger
done.
one hit wonder,
Yeah.
but his only win in 2019. So he got to get to the second round too. So that like I said, I think he'll win this. That 8th win should give him an X come Tuesday, and then he's got to get to the second round.
You are absolutely correct. We already know how this going in, and we're just gonna go ahead and get ready to close. We're just gonna talk about a couple of things. Who do you think has the most money in the free agency?
Oh, we know who got that. Hurricane Walker. He ain't
How many
spent a
moves?
dime.
Let's go off the when I look and take off the top of your head. How many moves has Walker made this year?
I would say about 7.
You are absolutely on the motherfucking nose. Shout out to you. 7 motherfucking. And who's next in money and moves?
Uh oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
All right, you coming out of the computer because I hit a button.
Mhm.
Um, Money and moves without looking. I would say Sparks Bucks.
Say
No.
15.
Oh, Sam made one move early at the end at the beginning of the year and ain't did shit since.
Ain't did
Ever
shit.
since then, he just been waiting.
Y'all gonna fuck around and go back into next year, go into the off season with money in your wallet. Go out there, spend that shit, y'all. But I don't know. I just was over just doing some
Well, at this point, it
because
ain't.
while I was over looking and noticing that Team Commish has the weakest scheduling on the land, but they are undefeated. I also noticed that Hurricane Walker only has
What
7
does
moves.
that matter? What
Huh?
does that matter? What
No,
does
I was
that
just telling you. I
matter?
was giving the people context on why I was looking, and then I
Uh-huh.
noticed something. That's all.
You know we got the third scoring, third and scoring.
Can but all things be true?
I'm just saying we
I'm
got
just
third and
saying,
scoring. It
Brent.
ain't like it ain't. Uh, I mean,
Only a head down the
just
holler.
because they ain't.
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen,
I'm sorry if my
listen.
facts aren't funny.
No,
That's
no, no,
supposed
no,
to
no, no,
be
no,
why I
no.
was
Just because
interjecting.
the team look, here's the difference. Just because the teams we playing ain't putting up numbers, don't mean we ain't putting up numbers. We would have beat. Listen, we would have lost some games. This is crazy. This is a crazy stat.
Mm.
This is a crazy stat. We 10-0 and ain't won one team of the week all year. We might go 14-0 and not win one team of the week. But don't y'all ever think we wouldn't have beat your squad. And I'm talking to everybody on here. CHEBO, all you 300 score point scoring motherfuckers, we still would have beat y'all them other weeks. You might have got us a week here, a week there, but it didn't work out that way. So
I can only
y'all
put the
don't be
motherfuckers
looking
Lawrence
at that.
put in
Don't
front
be
of me.
looking
That's a
at our
direct quote.
schedule. Don't be looking at our schedule saying, "Oh, they had the weakest schedule." When we third in scoring.
Listen, y'all, this has been the show. From my people to your people to you and yours. Hey, we want to thank y'all for supporting, especially my Stan, my motherfucking Stan, motherfucking world boss with your funk. Yeah, shout out to everybody for watching the show. We really appreciate from mine to yours, from you to yours. Co-host, take these niggas out.
Always remember, the only move that matters is the right move.
Right move. Yeah.
Peace.